Welcome to topic number 3, where we are going to be discussing a topic where we are going to call it the office. So we begin by asking ourselves, what is an office? And we are saying an office is a part of an organization, and we're also saying it is a place where records of various activities are kept. And we are saying also the main function of the office is the provision of services of communication and record. This includes also the function of receiving, recording, arranging, and giving information. And we are also saying that the office provides the necessary information on the basis in which plans and policies may be formulated. So all these are introductory remarks. We are saying the free encyclopedia defines an office as generally a room or an area where administrative work is done. Yeah, so it also refers to a place or location of one's duty. So there are quite a number of definitions of an office, but I suggest we can adopt the last two dots, the one for the free encyclopedia and the second one, or the last sentence within that definition. Then within an office, of course, we have what we call the office space, and we are saying the purpose of an office environment is to support its occupants in performing their job at a minimum cost and at a maximum satisfaction. Then we are saying there are 3 different types of office space. These include the workspace, the meeting space, the support base. And then we look at the importance of the office. An office is a place where a firm's policy is formed and from where it is executed. An office acts as an overseer of machines, furniture, fittings, including equipments. The other one is that it serves as a center for personnel functions. The other one is an office acts as an intermediary with customers and outside organization with regard to preparation of bills, collection of bills, making payments, and attending to correspondence. When we talk about an intermediary, of course, we are saying an office is like a bridge. It connects the customers, those that are outside the organization, and those within the organization. And we're also saying in the second last point that it acts as an information hub of the company, since all types of information are found in the office. And finally, offices act as an intermediary agency as it connects different departments with outsiders, and it establishes linkages of business units with the suppliers, customers, government, and the general public. Then very important subheading where we are going to look at the functions of an office, and we can classify these functions into 2, what we call the basic or routine functions, and the other one is what we call administrative and management functions or auxiliary functions. Number 1, the basic or routine functions. Number 1 is receiving information, and we are saying information is received in form of letters, telephone calls, orders, invoices, and reports on various activities of the firm. The other one is recording information. Information that has been received by the office is recorded for distribution or action. The other one is preparing and arranging information. All those are basic or routine functions. So once you receive information, you record it. You can put it in writing manually, or you record it. Nowadays, technology has taken us where you can record it using the computer. Then prepare and arrange information. Of course, when you are receiving information, you are receiving it in different kinds. Yeah, so you arrange. This is going to this department, this is going to this department, and vice versa. And the other one is giving information. The office sends out information from its records. This could be routine or special nature information. Then we have the administrative and management functions. We have the management function. This is what we introduced in our first topic. So the office under the administrative and management function, it is the same: the planning, organizing, staffing, directing, communicating. We have extensively discussed that in our first topic. Then the other one is the development of office systems and procedures. Jobs in the office are interrelated and interdependent. Therefore, an office must provide services to interrelated departments for a smooth flow of work. The other one is form design and control. Forms are basic tools of all types of office work. The other one is selection and purchase of office appliances. The other one is the personnel function. That one we said it is the function of the human resource department, where we listed recruitment, training, performance appraisal, and others. Then we have importantly what we call also the office layout. And office layout we are saying has an impact on the smooth running of the general office operations, workflow patterns, uninterrupted flow of work, and productivity and the morale of the employees. Office layout considers patterns in which workstations are positioned. So layout, we can simply say it's all about the arrangement of the office or the office space. We're going to see different ways that we can be able to arrange the office. Then we have the importance of effective office layout. Number one, it ensures proper utilization of the floor space. So there is a way that you can arrange the office, and we can say that you have effectively utilized the floor space. Then the other one is it facilitates intercommunication. Smooth running of the office requires adequate intercommunication. The other one is that it ensures better use of office machines and equipments. The other one is ensures better comfort and morale of workers. So how we arrange our seats, where we place our tables and everything ensures or enables you as a person who understands the office to be motivated and know your sitting area and be able to be comfortable in whatever area or layout that you are assigned. Then we have the second last is that it ensures favorable impression on customers and visitors. How we arrange the office is also very, very important to ensure customers are impressed, and that is critical. And finally, it ensures smooth flow. This facilitates efficiency of office functions, and administrative management costs are reduced to the minimum. Factors to consider when planning for the office layout. What factors do we put into consideration when we are looking at how we arrange our office? I've said layout is all simply about arrangement. So number one is security. The type of the organization and the kind of information determines the importance and the level of security to be implemented and maintained in the office. The offices where information is processed should be situated separately, and only authorized people should have access. So the security here is in regards to maybe we can adopt a layout that a company's information is predisposed and anyone can access it, and that brings in security. Another factor that we need to consider as we plan for the arrangement, which I've said is the office layout, is adaptability. Anticipate and provide for expanding number of staff as well as increased equipment. The other one is coordination. Consider best possible coordination between employees. The other one is the use of space. The other one is accessibility. Employees should have easy access to their workstations or resources. The other one is workflow and workstations. Consider smooth flow of work. We have office spaces, for example, where coordination between departments is very important. So we need to bring that on board. And then we have distance, energy, and time consumed with the actions such as walking, pulling, and the other one is comfortability. Design and layout should create situations where processes can take effectively. Then we have two main types of office layouts. We have the one that we call the open plan office layout. The workstations face one direction and no interior walls separating workstations and equipment. So in open plan, it simply means all employees are in one room, and there is no partitioning. So all of us, we find ourselves in one room. This one is common in sections in the bank. You find maybe the credit team are just in one room and no partitioning. So advantages, of course, economical. So we have floor space is properly utilized. Then we have better work supervision. Open offices encourages better work through better supervision and easier inspection. Then we have flexibility. Changes in the layout can be effected without much difficult. So remember, once you partition, it might become difficult to undo the partition. So for open, it is a flexible work environment. The other one is better communication, centralization. So stationery, store, and filing can be centralized. So centralization means we can be able to jointly have one point where we keep our stationery, where we keep our files. Like we are saying in the next point, another benefit is the joint use of equipments. So one printer is enough in an open plan office layout. Then we have democracy. All grades of staff can be viewed. Senior staff will perceive their position by display. And the other one is character, easy to decorate. Indoor flowers can be installed, making it pleasant. Disadvantages, there is the absence of privacy, of course, because if all of us are in one place, the issues of privacy would be in question. Untidy and unbusinesslike appearance. If not well maintained, it may appear untidy, shabby, and disorganized. So you need to plan, and when you don't arrange it, it becomes untidy. The other one is impersonal atmosphere. Workers feel attached to their place of work, and this may create problems in the management. And then we have the issues of noise, of course, unhealthy because of infectious diseases. For example, issues to do with flu, colds. Those are airborne diseases. So if one person has flu, in an open office, it is likely to spread very fast to the other individuals. Then we have congestion. Economy-minded employers may squeeze too many people over congestion. The other one is effect on senior staff. They are more easily disturbed by noise, which may reduce greatly their efficiency. And then the second office layout that we adopt is the closed or the private office layouts. So these are made for top management and work of confidential nature. In this office, a small number of staff. So in short, in closed office layouts, we have partitions. So everybody, or we have specific individuals that are in a room, a specific room. Yeah, so it is only them. unlike in an open where all of us are in an open space. So what are the benefits of the closed one? They promote personal atmosphere and lend a sense of importance and prestige to individual workers. There is increased efficiency due to the absence of noise, since noise-making machines are isolated and other staff get an opportunity to gossip. Yeah, so increased efficiency. The other one is can be kept tidier and less regimented. And finally, it is an healthier workplace. Diseases are less transmitted in a closed office. And finally, disadvantages. It is uneconomical, of course, to partition all those areas. It's quite expensive. And then decentralization. It leads to greater decentralization of facilities and services. The other one is less effective and costly supervision. So you will need, for those employees that are not keen to work, you may need to supervise them. That is waste of time, of course. Affects intercommunication and flow of work. We are saying the presence of walls and partitions hinders intercommunication and smooth flow of work. And then, of course, hinders good lighting and ventilation. Of course, there are partitions that we do, and you find somebody in a certain room, they are not getting the correct air lighting because of the location of their room. And finally is lack of flexibility. Layout is less flexible and changes cannot be made quickly because of the permanent walls and partitions. So that is the end of our discussion on topic number 3. I hope you will be able to do research on areas around office layouts, advantages, disadvantages, so that you can be able to better understand the concept.